Club for life.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? CSW Wrestling in here with a brand new video. And if you are watching this video, you probably came over from the JKW Figs YouTube channel because you watched part 1 of the drafting video. But today is part 2 where me and JKW will be drafting our champions and doing matches for our first pay-per-views. I think we'll do like 5 matches each. So yeah, I'm gonna send it over to JKW so that he can say hello to you guys and draft his championships.
What's up, guys? Justin from JKW Figs back again with another bringer today. I'm doing a collaboration with CSW Wrestling with the part 2 of the draft. Yes, if you only watched the part 1, go watch it. It's on my channel. I think you'll leave a link in the description down below. But yeah, we choose all of these 20 wrestlers for our brands. This is part 2 where we're gonna select matches and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to thank CSW for having me on his channel and letting me do this thing. It's been a pleasure doing a collaboration with him. So yeah, I'm gonna send you to CSW so we can pick his championships.
Right, thank you, JKW. I have 6 matches on my card for Iz, and we were actually gonna do crowning our champions, like just giving our belts at the beginning, but we decided to crown our champions in matches. So yeah, my first match is actually going to be JKW himself going up against Goldberg. If I can make him stand. Going up against Finn Balor, triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. So these 3 men, triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship, and I have a fatal 4-way match on my card. But yeah, also the pay-per-view is called CSW Over the Limit. So yeah, that's what it is. So the way this match is gonna end, Goldberg's gonna go for like a spear. JKW jumps over him. Goldberg runs into the post. He falls down on the ground, and now JKW, he's going up to him, but Finn Balor hit the coup de grace on Goldberg, and then JKW, he does his finisher. He tries, but Finn Balor Hurricane Radas him, and then Finn Balor clotheslines him, sling blade, drop kick. JKW lands on top of Goldberg. Finn Balor goes up, coup de grace, 1, 2, 3, and Finn Balor is my first ever Intercontinental Champion. So that is how that match ends. So yeah, that is the first match, JKW versus Finn Balor versus Goldberg for the Intercontinental title. Finn Balor picks up the win. Now I'll send it over to JKW for his first match.
For our first match of the night to kick off JKW TakeOver, it is a dream match for most of the people. It is, of course, Cody Rhodes, former vice president of AEW, going against the owner of NXT, or should I say the former owner, but it's now like the former owners of each company going against each other. The storytelling is there. Cody Rhodes with a Triple H. At the end, Cody Rhodes is gonna pick up the victory, but yeah, they're gonna go against for 15 minutes of good wrestling, but in the end, Cody Rhodes hit the crossroads on Triple H and pick up the victory. And yeah, Cody Rhodes gonna pick up the victory over the game Triple H.
Okay, JKW, good job with that match, Cody versus Triple H. You're right, it does have the storytelling in it. But my match here, we're not we're not gonna only be doing championship matches. We're doing this stuff too, like first impression matches. Kind of. We're doing Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega said that he wants to fight Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay said he wants to fight Kenny Omega. They both have history. They both want to fight each other. So two of my favorite customs in my collection are gonna go at it, and you know, Kenny Omega is just gonna be hitting them with V triggers pretty much the whole match. They're just gonna have like a 5-star 30-minute classic, you know, beating each other down. But in the end, I think Kenny Omega is gonna go for a V trigger, get caught up. He's gonna go down. He's gonna hit this, boom, right there. He's gonna go off the ropes. Oz Cutter lands it. 1, 2, 3. So for me, on this match, Will Ospreay will be picking up the win for my second match on CSW Over the Limit. And yeah, we'll see what next match JKW has for us.
For our first title match of the night, it's going to be a fatal 4-way match for the YouTube Championship. It is Seth Rollins, Matt Riddle, Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, and Rey Mysterio. All of these 4 guys are very impressive in the ring, and I think this is going to be a really good match. Fatal 4-way match, but in the end, Matt Riddle is going to pick up the victory. So yeah, Matt Riddle is going to be the first ever YouTube champion. And yeah, this is going to be a great wrestling match. It's not going to be that long, but they're going to go for like 10 minutes, but in the end, Matt Riddle probably going to pin Seth Rollins to pick up the victory with a floating bro from out of nowhere. So yeah. So this is how we're going to end. Daniel Bryan got Seth Rollins in the yes lock or the lapel lock, but Riddle from out of nowhere, from the top of the turnbuckle, hits the floating bro and pins Seth Rollins to pick up the victory. So yeah, this is my second match of the night. Matt Riddle as our YouTube champion.
Okay, I like that. Matt Riddle becoming the first ever YouTube champion and picking up the win right there with a floating bro as the label lock. It's locked in. But my next match is another like first impression match, kind of. Brock Lesnar, the Beast, versus Spider-Man. This is kind of like Spider-Man versus Rhino, to be honest, because they're just one huge guy, one guy in a morph suit. So yeah, the way this match is gonna end, so Brock Lesnar's gonna be picking him up for the F5. He's gonna hit the F5, but Spider-Man, you know, he's gonna do the around the world or whatever, and then he's gonna roll Lesnar up. 1, 2, Lesnar kicks out. It literally launches Spidey like into the corner. So now Spidey's up. Lesnar trying to get him up again, but Spidey just kicks his teeth out with that kick, and then Spidey hits the Spidey driver. Like a minute later, he hits a second Spidey driver, and then a minute later he hits another Spidey driver, and then he puts the dirt in his eyes with a big punch. 1, 2, 3, and Spider-Man has just picked up a win in his first match against the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. So that is how this match is going to end. Spider-Man's going to pick up the win with 3 Spidey drivers. So yeah, JKW, let's see what your next match is going to be.
Okay, an interesting match. Brock Lesnar versus Spider-Man, the Beast versus a Spider. And I also forgot to mention that Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay sound like a big money draw to me. But for my next match, this is going to be a Buried Alive match with Kane versus Luchasaurus, 2 Max Monster going against each other, burying each other alive. But in the end, Luchasaurus is going to pick up the victory after assist by Jungle Boy. Of course, Kane don't have a help because you took Undertaker from his corner, so Luchasaurus is going to pick up the victory over the Big Red Machine, Kane.
Well, an interesting match to say the least from JKW. Buried Alive match, Kane versus Luchasaurus, and you were talking about how I stole Undertaker from you. He's actually going to be in the next match, a little sneak peek. So yeah, next up we have a TLC match, tables, ladders, and chairs. Penta El Zero Miedo versus Malachi Black for the hardcore title. This is going to be a very competitive one. They're going to go for at least 20 minutes. There's going to be many, Canadian destroyers, many black masses, Canadian destroyers through tables, through chairs, through ladders, black masses out of the side of the ring, through a table. It's going to be crazy. So how it's going to end, it's going to kind of have a kind of setup like this. Penta, I know you guys can't really see, but Penta's going to be at the top. And, Malachi, he's going to be, down here. Penta's going to go for the Canadian Destroyer. I should probably, pick up his camera so that you guys can see. Just put it out so that you guys can kind of see. I'll just hold it. So in midair, he black masses him while Penta's trying to go for the Canadian Destroyer. Penta falls through the table. Malachi Black climbs up the ladder, gets the hardcore title, and Malachi Black is the first ever CSW hardcore champion. So yeah, that's how my second match is gonna go. I know I didn't explain the ending too well. I mean, you kind of you can probably, figure it out. So, yeah, Penta's going for a Canadian Destroyer off the ladder. Malachi Black kicks him. So, yeah. Now we're going to see what JKW's next match is.
Another great match by CSW. I must admit, Malachi Black versus Pentagon Jr. seems like a really good match. If that's your hardcore title match, this is going to be our hardcore championship match. Moxley versus Cactus Jack versus Edge. This match is gonna be crazy. There will be flaming tables involved in this match, barbed wire, anything, you name it. But in the end, the Rated R Superstar Edge is gonna pick up the victory. And yeah, Edge is gonna be our first hardcore champion in JKW. And yeah, these three men gonna kill each other, but in the end, it's gonna be the Rated R Superstar who's gonna be our hardcore champion.
And JKW at it again with the good matches. In this match, both men in this match are too tall for you guys to see. I'm gonna have to pull something up here. I'm just gonna set my camera on my steel steps in hopes it works. So yeah, this one is Braun Strowman versus Undertaker. I told you that Undertaker is going to be in the next match, and he is Undertaker versus Braun Strowman. And if there's one thing I've learned from watching big heavyweight matches, people fight big guys like Braun Strowman and Undertaker, it is hard to keep them down, which is why I made this one a special stipulation. This is a last man standing match. This is also a match I've been wanting to see, Undertaker versus Braun Strowman. It may have happened before, I don't know, but I want to see the new Braun Strowman versus the Prime Undertaker, and this is what it is. This is Prime Strowman, Prime Undertaker, if Strowman even had a prime. So yeah, the way this is gonna end. So Strowman's about to, do the running power slam to Taker. Everyone's scared because they think Taker's gonna win. They think Strowman's gonna win. He gets like this. Taker rolls through. Tombstone, but he's not done. He also choke slams him through the ring, and the ring is gonna be, and then yeah, it's gonna be broken. Undertaker's gonna place some of the broken wood pieces on top of Braun Strowman while he's literally inside the ring, and then Undertaker is gonna pick up the victory. He's gonna be the last man standing. So yeah, Undertaker wins this matchup here, and yeah, we'll see what other match JKW has for us. Yeah, Undertaker wins.
Okay, Taker versus Braun. Okay, a solid match. I'm gonna give you that. They gonna tease that back in 2017, but this is my match, a classic match against John Cena versus Kurt Angle. This is the match that everyone wanted to see, as Kurt Angle's final retirement farewell match, but they gave us trash comment. But Cena versus Angle is happening in JKW, but in one stipulation, it is going to be a submission match. But in the end, Kurt Angle is going to make Cena tap out, and the Olympic gold medalist is going to take the W of this match.
Okay, it's main event time. the big money match. And now I know you, that match that you did, Angle and Cena, that looks like a really good match. But my main event is going to be even better than your main event, because your main event will come up next. Doesn't this site look familiar? Bret Hart holding up the World Championship. And in the back of him, he has Switchblade Jay White, Randy Orton, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns. Yep, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fatal four-way match for the World Heavyweight Championship, and how this one's going to end. Roman Reigns, he's going to go for a spear to Orton. Orton catches it in an RKO. Now, Roman Reigns is knocked out. Switchblade goes for a Blade Runner, misses. Orton clotheslines him out of the ring. CM Punk picks up Orton, goes for the GTS, misses. Orton slams him down. Boom, he just punt kicks the legend in the head. But Switchblade's back up, goes for a Blade Runner, misses once again. Orton hits him with a massive RKO. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new World Heavyweight Champion. The first ever World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton, has just won this matchup. And now, JKW, let's see what your main event is, and then this video will be over.
A great main event, fatal four-way match for your World Heavyweight title match, but this is gonna be our main event, our World Heavyweight Championship match. This is my dream match. This has been my #1 dream match since I fell in love with wrestling. So yeah, this match needs to happen in JKW. It is AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels. This match is gonna be a 5-star instant classic. You name it, this match is gonna be a great match. You name a match like Bret Hart versus Shawn, Kenny versus Hangman, stuff like that. This match is gonna be on that level. AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels, they're gonna go against for like 20 minutes, a lot of kickouts, a lot of reversals, but in the end, AJ Styles looking for the phenomenal forearm. Shawn Michaels caught him with a super kick, pinned it 1, 2. AJ Styles got his foot on the rope. Shawn Michaels could not believe it, and Shawn Michaels is gonna fire up the crowd. He's tuning up the band, looking for the sweet chin music. AJ Styles reverses to a Styles clash. 1, 2, and another kick out from Michaels. And yeah, they're just gonna go against each other, but in the end, AJ Styles is gonna pick up the victory. But this is still gonna be a great match. You can see I'm torn on who to give the world title to, but I think it's gonna be AJ who's walking out as the World Championship match. It's gonna be like a passing the torch match. In the end, Michaels and AJ, they're gonna show their respect for each of them. But Michaels gonna pass the torch to Styles, and yeah, this is gonna be my main event. And yeah, I wanna thank CSW for having me on this channel. But this is my 6 matches, but I'm gonna send you to CSW right now.
An amazing main event by JKW. And guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank JKW for allowing me to be on his channel, and then him allowing me to do a part 2, and him to, you know, come over to my channel and do this. He was a big help in this. Shout out to JKW Figs, the legend, bro. You are a legend, bro. And I couldn't do any of this stuff without you. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see more CSW and JKW collabs in the future, just leave some comments on some things that we could do. We could do a setup war. We could do another draft video. I don't know. We could do many things. So comment down below if you want to see us do any other collabs in the future. So yeah, thank you JKW for this help. It was a blast filming with you. And so yeah, I will see you guys on my next video. Go subscribe to JKW Figs. The link will be down below to subscribe to his channel, and also the link for the part 1 video will be down below. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more CSW content. Like and subscribe on JKW's channel for more JKW content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thank you, JKW.